In this video, we will continue on with the array filter method, and this is basically the third video part specifically on filter method of our Chart.js array series. So here we have so far what we have is our filtered value. We have our function here, but I would like to adjust that because imagine here instead of this, we would probably have a more practical way of filtering is instead of hard coding or setting up a value here, why not put in an input where you as the viewer or as the user of the visitor of the website can add up your own value and it will become very dynamic on that. So that's what we're going to do here. So in this case, what we're going to do here is we're going to create or remove this first. We don't have any more this. We're going to trigger here basically the function. So I'm going to remove this here and I will say here an ID. This will be just an ID. And we have first an input. I'm going to create an input here. Input type. This will be number. And then we say here ID equals, we can give it anything, filter num or condition. That might be a good one. Filter condition. All right. And here this will be the ID. Let me click on it. Confirm. So the moment we click on this specific button, we should grab eventually the filter condition value here. That's basically what we want to do. All right. So if I would save it and then I say here filter data, let's save this here. Then we have probably a item here. So if we say one. Filter data, that's what we're going to build in now. Alright. I'm going all down here at the bottom where we had our item here with the condition. So I'm going to remove this one now. This one will be removed, but the num here will not. Why? Because the num is still always matched with the arrays I just deleted here, which I deleted here above, which was commented out, because the arrays is the data here. So what we want to do here is we're going to create here a document or a constant. We're going to filter out, or we say here was the let me double check what's the name of that ID name of the button. It was the confirm button with the ID. All right, so I'm going to put it here. We say here confirm, constant confirm equals document dot get element by ID. So what are we doing here basically is to get in the HTML document, which is here above, or this entire file, search for an element name with the ID name of, well, I'm going to use the constant matching here of confirm. Alright, so once we have this, we can say here the following. Confirm, then we say here add event listener. And in the add event listener, we want to say the following. We want to trigger this the moment we say on click. So we say click. And what are we going to trigger? Well, we're going to trigger a value or the function name, which is called filter value. All right. So now we've got this. Basically, this will trigger, but of course, we didn't connect it yet, the input here. So it will not understand that there's a condition that we need to insert. So we say here new constant with another ID, and I'm going to search again what's the ID name that we had. I forgot the name here. All right, which is the filter condition. All right, that's a very practical name. I should have known. All right, so we say here new constant filter condition equals, and we say here document exactly the same dot get element by ID. Pay attention to the capital letters. This is a string, and then we say filter condition. All right. So the filter condition is eventually this one here. So we need to get the value here, or you could even, to be even more specific, we could say here dot value. This could be here, then this would match up exactly as expected, because it will grab this value and then insert it here. So let's save this and just double check. I refresh here now, and I say here my condition will be 4 and I filter data. There you are. Then if I change this to 1, we filter the data, and there we are. And we go back all to 12, filter data, we will only show one value, which is blue. And that is basically how we create a filter in a chart where you can show specific values completely and dynamically with input from your user. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you enjoy this video, you probably will enjoy this one as well. And if you're interested in Chart.js, check out in the description box the link directing to my Chart.js course where you can learn everything about Chart.js. And finally, of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel.